It wasn't a dream. After 4 long years of anticipation, Sony finally revealed Ghost of Tsushima 2, officially titled Ghost of Yotei, at the September State of Play. Since the trailer dropped, we've gotten new story details, spin-off updates, leak confirmations, and, of course, some internet drama.
Of course!
What it do, Durag Nation? I'm back with a PlayStation news update, giving you everything you need to know in 5 minutes or less, because I respect your time if you subscribe. So if you got any value from this quick dive into the news, hit the like button to share it with more people, but if it wasn't for you, change it to a dislike. After dropping a stunning trailer to close the State of Play, fans were left with many questions about Sucker Punch's next game, especially wondering what happened to Jin Saikai, the protagonist of the first game. Ghost of Tsushima explored his fall from grace as a samurai while he defended his home from the Mongol invasion. Sucker Punch extended Jin's story with the Iki Island expansion, but decided to go in a different direction for the sequel. In a blog post about the State of Play, Sucker Punch confirmed they wanted to tell a fresh story while keeping the core of the first game alive, playing as a wandering warrior exploring the beautiful lands of future Japan. They echoed this in an interview with the New York Times. Instead of focusing on Jin, they're keeping the first game's DNA and continuing to build on the idea of the ghost with a new protagonist donning the mask. This time, it's a mysterious woman named Atsu, played by famous voice actress Erika Ishii, best known for playing Valkyrie in Apex Legends, and Anastasia Bray in Destiny. They didn't dive too deep into the plot, but Atsu's story is one of revenge, taking place 300 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima in the Yotei region, which is modern-day Hokkaido. The game is set in the year 1603, during a popular era in Japanese history when legendary figures like William Ajin Adams, who inspired the character Blackthorn and Shogun, were active, as well as the undefeated swordsman Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto, famous for his unique dual blade fighting style, could be significant in this story, as Atsu is seen using a similar style in the trailer. The New York Times interview with Sucker Punch gave us more details and confirmed Ghost was being turned into a full franchise with multiple spin-offs in the works, plus a movie adaptation of the first game directed by Chad Stahelski, the man who did all the John Wick films with Keanu Reeves. The sequel setting was inspired by a trip Sucker Punch took to Japan, where creator-director Jason Kano was blown away by the view of Mount Yotei and knew they had to base their next game around it. Ghost of Yotei will also set itself apart from Ghost of Tsushima by allowing players more control over the story and providing a wider variety of combat options, including guns, as seen in the trailer. Sucker Punch wants to avoid the repetitive feeling that often plagues open-world games. Ghost of Yotei will be a PlayStation exclusive built entirely from the ground up for the PS5. Considering how amazing the first game looked on PS4, I can't wait to see what they can do with the full PS5 power, especially if you're playing it on the PS5 Pro. These gorgeous 4K images already had me rubbing my hands together like Birdman in anticipation. But unfortunately, the internet did what the internet does best: create drama. Chinless Zeros drowning in Cheeto dust in their stepdad's basement flooded social media shouting, "Woke! Woke!" when it was revealed that the main character was a woman. They accused Sucker Punch of being a DEI company, proving once again that culture warriors aren't real gamers and never played Ghost of Tsushima to begin with. Sucker Punch has shown they excel at portraying both male and female characters while respecting Japanese history. These same people called the first game woke, and it went on to sell over 13 million copies. So I'm looking forward to the free advertising these oxygen thieves will give Ghost of Yotei. It'll probably sell 20 million when it launches in 2025, which is shaping up to be a huge year for Sony. The announcement of Ghost of Yotei confirms the information leaked by insider Shinobi, who said Sony has 2 major first-party games releasing in 2025. We speculated that Ghost of Tsushima 2 would be the first, but what will the second be? Perhaps it's from Insomniac, who are confirmed to be working on a new game besides Marvel's Wolverine and Spider-Man 3. Click the video on screen to learn more.